It's not natural. Dumpling, are you all right? Oh, it seems to be confusing my senses. Dumpling, go check if there's a way out. I'm finally out. Oh. Rover. Oh, looks like we got separated. The fog is blocking the way back to the gate. It feels deliberate. The locator. Everything looks normal. With her skills, she should be able to get out of here safely. Seems I have no choice but to press on. Village. Tacit discords tore through here. But no bodies. No wounded. They must have evacuated before the attack. More of that fog here. I should probably find a way around just in case. What? Now?
Get into the fog!
No!
Here, take this. It'll stop the fog from messing with your head. Picked it up from a fortune teller in Mengzhou. It's supposed to calm the mind. Thought she was full of it. You know those Jianghu types. But wouldn't you know? It actually works. About time. This job's becoming a real pain. If I'd known Xuanfang would turn into this kind of circus, I'd have listened to my master's old lady. Saved up a little nest egg and quit while I still could.
You...
Hey, don't tell me you don't recognize the man you hired. What, trust issues? Come on, look at my board. That'll prove it.
Preloaded frequency data. The terminals were set to alert each other when we drew close. Then you, cat of the Netherlamp, I presume?
The one and only. Suppose that makes you the Chongming pruner herself. You've been hiding your identity this whole time. Not the sort of thing you share with any Tom, Dick, and wandering rogue, I imagine. So, what changed? Why come to Xuanfang at all?
With all that is happening here, I should think you'd already possess certain insights. No?
Ah, you mean the sudden auto-puppet rebellion. Think George Jun's ateliers got their hands in it, do you? In Mengzhou, their flower-veiled puppet Grand Helm hasn't made any moves. She doesn't seem to give a crap about Xuanfang, as far as I can tell. 10 years I've been at this. Tracked every operative Zhuojun atelier sent to the Ministry of Development. Every single one, except... Oh, sorry. Say any more and I'd be out of a job. And I happen to enjoy eating. Anyway, I did what you asked, mapped the whole Fogvale Pagoda top to bottom, just like you asked in your letter. Right then, if that's everything, I'll be off. Believe it or not, I do have honest work from time to time.
Wait, one last question. Did you happen to come across a girl with a blue hat? Hair with feathered tips?
Huh. Those features are hard to miss. If I'd seen her, I'd remember. Sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
I see.
What, is she, important to you?
She's my sister. She shouldn't have come here. And I shouldn't have come here either.
What's that saying again? All right. The fairest judge fails family feuds, let alone a street rat like me. Looks like my work here's done. Well, Chongming Pruner, I'll be on my way. If you're aiming to get into that Fogvale Pagoda, head north. The Elseway Shroud's your ticket in. Look, I don't know if you're hunting a person or a prize. You've put a lot of work into this. Don't choke at the finish line. The more you waver, the more you waste what was hard to win. Huh, that was pretty good. I should write that down.
I really am a terrible older sister. I'll go where he said. made it inside. And the place I'm supposed to meet her is... I'll need to look around. The reflections in the water don't line up. I should try aligning them. That's it. That should be the meeting place. This is inside a Sonoro. I should keep going. This.
You have arrived at last, my ally.
This isn't your true self, is it? Am I right, Sentinel of Mangzhou, Xin?
That's right. What remains here is merely a thread of my frequency. You have reached the agreed place. Good. That completes the first step of our pact. The second step is the pivot upon which everything turns. Listen carefully, my ally.
Hold on. Before we proceed, I have something to say. Our agreement did not cover how our transaction would proceed in the event of a force majeure. And with the chaos sweeping through Xuanfang, as its sentinel, do you not have a duty to act? Why the silence, Xin? As a sentinel, isn't protecting the people your foremost duty? This prism of fate, it's a piece of you, isn't it? You had me come to Xuanfang to retrieve it and deliver it to the true you, the one hiding somewhere. Does that mean you cannot move freely now?
It seems I have fallen victim to my own cleverness. I should have chosen a less perceptive ally.
This prism of fate, can only you wield it? If I were to...
Absolutely not. Do not mistake my patience for permission. That particular desire has no claim here. You...
I'm so very sorry, but I prepared a backup key.
Miss Suisui, you are claiming you entered into a direct deal with Sentinel Hsin the Moon Fox?
Yes. By chance, I once entered into a contract with that elusive Lady Sentinel. She requested I meet her at a certain place in Xuanfang. To that end, she gave me an encrypted frequency. This was meant to be a private matter, but the situation has spiraled. I will not walk into Xuanfang Hold blind. Magistrate, may I ask if this frequency is the same as the one you gave to Rover?
Yes. The spectral pattern matches exactly.
Then, about the Sentinel of Mangzhou, do you have anything more to share?
I am afraid I have little to offer. In recent years, Joy has shared very few updates regarding Hsin, and I can't confirm that what I do know is even true. However, if she summoned you to the land of Xuanfang, then that soil must hold a deep significance for her. Jue once mentioned that Hsin separated her tail to create multiple prisms of fate. Each one contains a fragment of the Sentinel's power. If one is hidden in the hold, it's no coincidence. Only, I cannot say why Hsin's intentions are so veiled. I suspect you will only learn more once you are there. Miss Suisui, you're wondering if that prism of fate can be used to find Yangyang, aren't you?
Is that not possible?
Naturally, a vessel for a Sentinel's power would be heavily restricted. Likely only Hsin or her resonator could wield it. No, there is one more exception.
Jue, and the young girl it rescued.
Our prior agreement is forfeit. I did break faith first, but now, Sentinel Hsin, I would propose a new contract. Will you hear it?
How sly. You sought out Jue and its resonator to cheat the terms. You wear the fox's skin better than I.
Forgive me, I am backed into a corner. But I truly believe this serves us both. If only you would...
No. Even if I cannot cast you out, do not think I will bend so easily. You do not know what weight of duty lies beneath your own words.
Looks like convincing her will take some effort.
has the Sentinel not done anything about it?
Do you suppose she is angry with us?
How could she be?
What's going on here?
Well, today's a big day. A trade conclave hosted by the Sentinel herself. But didn't you hear? A thief actually stole her token. If the Sentinel decides to hold them accountable for this...
Trade conclave. I see. I suspect it is the same one I attended back in Mengzhou. That's when I signed the contract with Xin. Is she trying to remind me of that?
Did you see who stole the Sentinel's token?
No. I was a bit busy with my snacks.
No, what should I do? How could anyone commit such sacrilege?
Where was the Sentinel's token stolen from?
Right over there, on the platform. No one even saw it disappear. The hall went pitch black, and then...
Thank you. I will take a look. Perhaps the thief left a trail.
Where does that thief think he can run?
The Sentinel will never let him slip away.
This must be the spot. And this? Is it? A cheat sheet you left for me?
If you have no use for it, I can always take it back, you know.
What kind of answer are you expecting from me? Or is it simpler than that? Is this you wanting me to make the same choice you did?
A spoken lesson is soon forgotten. A lived lesson, never. Wouldn't you agree?
The thief seems to have fled to the left. The recording ends here. Well, there seems to be a clue by the flower bed. did the thief go that way? They even disguised their footsteps. I almost fell for it. Which means the real way is the opposite, of course. There's something behind this door. This mask. It matches the one the thief was wearing. They finally slipped up. Did they escape through here? The hole in the wall. It connects back to the previous room. And this mask on the ground, it might come in handy.
Miss, please stop. This area is only open to those with an invitation.
By invitation, I assume you mean this mask?
My apologies. Please, go right in.
As I thought, that one is definitely hiding something.
Keep anything under control.
Awfully noisy earlier. What happened?
Who knows? The gods can't seem to keep anything under control.
This game of cat and mouse is almost over. No, cat and fox? Does that make me the cat? Either way, time to give chase. I can see every single move in the hall from up here. I've been watched this entire time, haven't I? Does that mean this isn't over yet? What a terrible spectacle. Is this part of the test too? I see. So these people, they were... Have I returned to before any of this began? If so, how am I supposed to change the ending? That beacon over there, maybe I can make use of it. That guard over there. Time for a little performance. If I just tell him plainly, he might not take it seriously. Help! Please! Can you use that beacon to call for help?
Stay right there! Is there anything I can help you with? The beacon is damaged. Only technicians are allowed near it. Anyone else could get hurt.
No access, then.
Have you calmed down? You were shouting for help. Were you attacked by tacit discords?
No, a group of exiles. I think they were planning to raid the village.
What? All the senior guards are out on patrol. I have to warn them. You stay here. Lock the village gates and don't let anyone in until we get back.
A bit impetuous, that one. But that ought to be enough. This is all working a little too smoothly. I should check on the villagers first.
The beacon is still down. What's happening beyond the walls right now?
Don't worry, it's just a few bandits. They're no match for our guards.
I hope so.
I could do a better job than those so-called gods.
Yeah, show him, boss.
Now is not the time to add to their worries.
Open the gates!
That voice.
Daddy!
The patrol has returned.
Are the children all in the shelter?
Yes.
You must be the one who warned him. Thanks to you both, we intercepted those exiles before they reached the gates.
He was supposed to find you. How did this happen?
He ran straight into those brigands. The sound of the struggle was what alerted us. If it wasn't for both of you, the situation could have been far worse.
No, it can't be. There has to be another way. One more time. Can't let that man risk his life this time.
Stop right there! Don't come any closer! The beacon is damaged. Only technicians are allowed near it. Anyone else could get hurt.
I can't tell him the truth. Are you the only guard on duty?
No, the seniors are out on patrol. I'm watching the village in their stead.
I see. In that case, could you let me out for a moment? A child in the village told me she lost her pet fox. I promised her I'd help her find it.
A fox? Children these days certainly have strange tastes in pets. But just you alone?
It's all right. I'm a resonator. I can look after myself. I'll only be searching the area nearby. It won't take long.
If you insist, just make sure to return before nightfall.
Phew, I think he bought it. The rest is up to me now. This time, I should be able to keep everyone safe. Come now, I could use another dancer. Spring's breath washed in nature's palette. Homeward, moonlit shoals. Come now, I could use another dancer. Ripples dance, rippling splendor awakens. Homeward flow like water. Beyond lush haze, the rainfall marches. The water meets the...
Fatal malice. It strikes the moment when you are least on guard. When you cannot count the blades hidden in the dark, there is no single answer to this test. Someone must stand in this position, whether it's you or that soldier. Someone must be sacrificed. This prism of fate represents that burden. If one life could settle this, I would not ask for two. Surely you understand.
No, I don't.
Child, are you feigning ignorance?
How can I possibly understand if you don't explain it to me from the beginning? Besides, I'm still here, alive and kicking.
If I had not intervened just now, you would have already died.
Yes, I have you. I have you, therefore I can take the risk. I can try to overturn an outcome that's already been decided.
Reality is not like the questions I set. It has no gaps for you to slip through. What you're attempting is nothing more than a desperate gamble. The greedy lose everything in the end, always.
Yes, unless, of course, we happen to have a trump card powerful enough to flip the table entirely. magistrate of Jinzhou told me what happened on Mount Firmament. If it weren't for her, things would have ended exactly as you said. You're right. I am greedy. Greedy enough to want to keep everyone safe. Greedy enough to dream of an ending where no one bleeds. And I believe that person can carry the weight of that greed. You should know that better than anyone, Sentinel Hsin. I understand that perhaps under your current circumstances, you can't tell me the truth. But I want you to take a chance with me. One bet. A bet on a future you've never dared to imagine.
Honeyed words, sweet promises. How many souls have you sold such pretty illusions to?
Well, I admit I've never tried them on a sentinel before.
Silver-tongued little thing indeed. I find I do not entirely dislike it. I see. So the Arbiter has come here as well. But at this moment, the one standing before me to make this deal is not her. It is you. If you wish to convince me, then let us place our bets. One round. Winner takes all. Is a bet. I yield my ally. No. Suisui. For now, I place my hope in your hands.
That direction. Dumpling, it's your time to shine. I'll treat you to as many plates of dumplings as you wish. So, I'm counting on you.
The frequency trace ends northwest of the eastern Xuan Peaks. Either it's heading somewhere a Skywatch ring cannot monitor, or...
Wait, there's something on the back of this letter. These marks. Were they left by the streams? Skyworks.
Skyworks? Yangyang actually mentioned that place? A factory in the western Fang Peaks. It's where Xuanfang Hold produces its auto puppets and disposes of tacit discords. The Ministry of War just flagged it. They say the Skyworks has become a hive for rogue auto puppets. Even the Xuanfang wardens in the Ministry of Development can't get close anymore. You think Yangyang went there?
She went out of her way to leave us this message. I can't ignore it. What about you? What's your move?
The hold is under siege from all sides. My commander's order was to reach Jinzhou through Shaft Post Yard's mountain gate, to call for reinforcements. But the gate is sealed. There's no other way out. If I do nothing, I'll just be waiting for death. I'm coming with you. If Yangyang went to the Skyworks, she must have sent something important. Besides, I owe her a great debt. Only, the Skyworks has become a den of horrors. 2 souls alone may not be enough.
We'll just have to find out.
Right.
You mentioned earlier that the Sentinel of Mengzhou is missing.
I was wondering, did you come here alone?
No. I had a companion. We got separated before I ran into you.
Was it because of the disorienting fog? Aren't you worried about her?
I am. But we agreed we'd stick to our own goals unless things got really bad. She knows what she's doing. This fog won't stop her.
Is that so? Then we should pick up the pace too. These are... Someone fought an entire squad of auto puppets here.
The traces on the remains. It was Yangyang.
Really? Then we should be able to track the frequency she left behind.
Hang on, Yangyang. I'm almost there. These auto puppet kernels. Abby?
Yep, what's up? No, absolutely not. It looks nasty. Ugh. My stomach isn't a trash can. Fine. If you say so, I'll do it. It's all for Yangyang, okay? Even if I get a stomachache, I'll still do it. That tasted awful.
What did you taste?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. The frequency was messy, like a billion math formulas all tangled together. Looking at it makes my head hurt. It's weird. On top of that string of numbers, there's a ton of emotions. Rage, regret, disappointment.
A machine isn't supposed to have emotions. Could that be what's causing them to go rogue?
Too much bad juju. My stomach's feeling all kinds of wrong. I'm out. Gotta crash for a bit. Wake me if something goes down.
Were those emotions implanted? Or...
Sorry, but what was that thing back there?
You mean Abby? That's my echo. It has a big appetite.
I guess I better not pry. For an auto-puppet kernel to possess emotions similar to those of people, I've never heard of such a thing. For the Ministry of Development, auto-puppet technology and the Hold itself both originated from the Sentinel's black box. The fighting stretched all the way here. Yangyang, she did this alone.
Watch out! These things aren't dead yet. One with the sound. Checkmate. Shadow descends. None shall whisper. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just been overusing my forte the last few days. I'm a little tired. You, on the other hand, you look like you've barely broken a sweat.
Let's just say I got plenty of practice against humanoid weapons back in the High Roy.
What?
Compared to everything else, fighting is the easy part.
Just what kind of life have you lived?
Leave it to me.
Hostile presence detected.
One with the sound. Checkmate. during the fight. The show begins. Down with the curtain! Someone treated their wounds here. It must be Yangyang. She's injured.
It must not have been too serious. She doesn't appear to have stayed long. How many auto puppets did she fight? They do attack humans sometimes, but she doesn't seem like the type to provoke them.
She must have found something. Maybe the source of the auto puppet rebellion.
These treks. It's a cloud ride. She took one to the Skywards.
Let's keep moving. Yangyang's doing. She left it for us.
This is Yangyang's cloud ride. But where is she?
This is Yangyang's.
How unexpected. Uninvited guests at a time like this. Let me guess. It was that foolish girl's rafter kite that led you here.
Who are?
A watcher who slipped the net. It seems I miscalculated the Paragon's capabilities.
You.
Where's Yangyang?
Yangyang. So that is her name. A shame, really. She could have contributed to my grand experiment. Instead, she chose the path of self-destruction. Interesting. Black hair, golden eyes. You match the description given by the woman in red. Such a shame. You fancy yourself a hero, but you're too late. Far too late. The experiment is nearing its final stage. Soon, Xuanfang Hold, this little toy box in the center, will finally realize its true value.
Come on. What else can we use? That man. He's the mastermind behind the auto puppet rebel. just now. He spoke like he knew you. Have you met him before?
No, I don't think so. The woman in red. Did he mean a Fraxidus overseer? Leave it to me. One with the sound. One with the sound. None shall whisper. The show begins. Those people over there.
How dare they use censure cages on civilians?
We need to get them out.
Oh, thank the heavens! Thank the heavens! I thought my time had come.
Are you Uncle Dong from Jinzhou?
Aren't you Rover? Oh, what a relief! Everyone! Rover has come to save us!
Are you the ones Yangyang was looking for? The missing people from Jinzhou?
Yangyang! She's here too! Long story short, I was on my way to Menzhou to visit family. When I passed through Xuanfang, I ran into a group of masked brigands. And it wasn't just us. They seem to have seized folks from all over these lands.
Demons take him. What's that man plotting?
Oh, yes, you must hurry. They've been taking people deeper into the factory, and no one ever comes back.
We will do everything we can.
So relentless. Do you truly believe your actions can change anything? That unfounded confidence is simply arrogance wearing a mask. If you posed even the smallest threat to my plan, would I have let you come this far? A ghost that will not rest. But even a variable like you still falls within my margins. You wish to charge at windmills? Very well. I will indulge you. Go on. Strike it. Break it. Tell yourself you are saving something. It will be your only triumph.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. These attacks have no effect on it? Wind power of separation is being affected. Is it using the Sentinel's own technology? As I thought. Not useless, but not enough either. At this rate, the fight will drag on. That's my sisters.
This was never meant for you to wield. Thus, I ask of you a vow. The moment you choose to defy the ordained course, you must be ready to bear the cost. Never, ever forsake this city.
One with the sound. Decisive moment! Dispel all shadows! Bad timing. Keep it together.
Finally, we defeated it. Rover.
Yangyang. You're awake.
That was you. You brought Rover here. This isn't a dream, is it? If it is, it's far too...
Hey, relax. Feel that? I'm right here.
Yes. You're just much earlier than I expected.
And yet, much later than I'd hoped.
I'm sorry. I couldn't stop him.
No, we couldn't stop him.
Did you see Chuxian Junzhou? Is she okay? Those wounds she suffered from the tacit discords were... Thank goodness.
Next time, don't throw yourself into danger like that.
I suppose it's a bad habit I picked up without realizing. After all, a certain role model of mine likes to rove the world and send back stories of her own reckless adventures. Breaking that habit now might be difficult. But you're right. I owe everyone an apology when we get back. I'm sorry for making you worry.
lose it again. Okay?
You two...
Liang Yu, you're here too.
I've been standing here for a while. Are you okay, Yangyang?
I'm alright. Liang Yu, the civilians, did everyone make it back to the city?
They did, thanks to you. I didn't see Yangyang and Mingyu. I fear they have...
I'm sorry, Liang Yu. Couldn't...
Say no more, Yangyang. Apologize to anyone you wish, but not to me. This burden is mine. This failure is mine. Let me bear it alone. The architect of the rebellion has fled. Now we must decide what comes next.
Rover, the bird that delivered the token just now. Could it be... my sister?
I see. It seems your other companion has made some progress elsewhere as well. Then that is where we go first. I need to report the situation at the Skyworks to the Warden Commander, and the rescued civilians need to be settled.
I agree. We should pool what we have learned. Rover, weren't you in Lahai Roy? What brought you back so suddenly?
I got your letter. Figured it was time to come back. I just didn't expect all of this to happen the moment I returned to Jinzhou.
So, I have dragged you into trouble again.
Nothing I'm not used to. Besides, seeing you safe is the most important thing.
Looks like we're almost at Xuanfang Hold.
You're right. I wonder what the situation is like in there.
Rover. It's nothing. Just there was something I wanted to say back there. But the moment passed and then it felt a little too late.
It's fine. Go ahead.
Long time no see, Rover.
Long time no see, Yangyang.
Yangyang Rover, I need to report to the commander. Why don't you two find your companion first?
All right. We'll meet you later. My sister. I wonder if she made it here safely. Actually, Rover, when she gets here, there is something I need to discuss with her in private. Would you mind?
Yangyang!
Sister?
Oh, my poor Yangyang. You've gotten so thin. Is no one in Jinzhou looking after you? Do you not eat properly? This will not do. This will not do at all. You need to eat more, darling. How else am I supposed to enjoy hugging you?
Sister, please. I'm not a child anymore. And I've been eating perfectly fine.
Oh, since when has my little Yangyang been so shy?
Suisui.
All these years and you don't hang on to me anymore. I find that rather crushing.
That's not how it was. You're the one who dragged me everywhere. I missed so many of my vocal lessons.
Oh, really? Well, it all gets quite blurry, doesn't it? But I seem to recall a certain someone begging me to sneak her out to see the festival boats. Pestering for me to keep it from Mother.
That was... But you were always sneaking out at night to watch the opera.
Excuse me? I recall a certain little critter who stole my box of osmanthus cakes. Hint, mice don't usually wipe their mouths with napkins after they eat.
Somehow, it feels like you're a completely different person now.
Well, things were urgent back then. Now that the weight on my mind has lifted, of course I'm more at ease. Though the little sister I went through so much to see seems to have forgotten how to be nice to her older sister.
Thank you for taking the time to come to see me. But let's focus on the issues at hand first.
This thing you sent. What exactly is it?
Just as I thought. You are qualified to wield it. My efforts to persuade that stubborn fox weren't in vain after all.
Fox? Suisui? You don't mean...
My apologies, Rover, Yangyang. There is something I've been keeping from you. Well, let me start from the moment Rover and I got separated.
I had no idea. You and the Sentinel of Mengzhou shared such a complicated history.
I'm sorry, Rover, for keeping this from you. My deal with Xin was meant to stay between us. Until I stood before her, I wasn't sure if revealing the truth would help or just make things worse. Thank you for finding Yangyang. In the end, I wasn't much help in that department.
Don't say that, Suisui. It's over now. You've carried that burden alone for far too long.
In any case, the Sentinel's token has passed into your hands. That means your fate is now woven with Xin the Moon Fox. When those threads will come undone, I cannot say. I can feel it, though. She's hiding something. A truth she cannot or will not speak. You will have to find that answer yourself.
Before that, we have to stop the Auto Puppet Rebellion. Sister, you mentioned Georgia and Atelier. Did you find something specific about them back in Mengzhou?
They are a unique organization renowned for their mastery of mechanist art. Their roots run deep in Mengzhou, and their expertise rivals that of Huaxu Academy. But they lack discipline and have no unified code of conduct. Their leader, the Grand Helm Flowervale puppet, is especially elusive, with questionable morals. You both know of the Seance Society, yes? Though it has since disbanded, their leader, the Dollmaker, was originally from Georgian Atelier.
That man, Muyu. He was a member of the Atelier 200 years ago, but it seems he's long since cut ties with them.
200 years ago. Even for a resonator, that is an exceptionally long life. Oh, he might have had multiple identities in that time. Tracing his origins will prove difficult.
There's something else. He knew me. The way he spoke. He knows my history. And he mentioned a woman in red.
Could it be the woman we encountered in Jinzhou? Scar's companion?
No, I don't think it's her. It sounds like an overseer we haven't met yet. Someone still lurking in Huanglong.
Georgian Atelier and the Fraxidus. If he has ties to both. With a forte we don't yet understand, infiltrating the auto puppet system and causing the chaos in Xuanfang would be well within his reach. But why? He kept mentioning his experiment. What could it mean? At least now we know who we need to stop. Let's find Liang Yu and the Warden Commander. Maybe they can help us make sense of these leads.
By the way, earlier, I asked Abby to analyze the abnormal auto puppet's kernel. It was packed with negative emotions. If those were somehow implanted from the outside.
That could be how Muyu is controlling them. But the source of those emotions... could it be...
Check the Ministry of War, the Ministry of Development, and Huaxu Academy. If there's any space left, get the elderly and children in first. When the last civilian is inside the hold, recall the remainder of our forces. Leave only a handful of scouts. The auto puppets within the city remain operational, but watch them closely. Do not let them fight. Not until we know why this is happening.
Understood. I will send someone at once. Oh, you're here.
You three must be the ones Liang Yu spoke of. In these desperate hours, your willingness to stand with us is a comfort beyond words. I, Cho Hong, owe you a debt.
Commander Cho Hong, there are things we need to discuss with you and Liang Yu.
I have just finished our next deployment schedule. We can talk at the Ministry of War. auto puppets. What in the heavens could have caused this? These auto puppets. What in the heavens could have caused this? With our current skills, we can inspect their mechanical structures and make simple repairs. But we cannot begin to understand their control kernels. You. Mu Yu. No one but that name works here. But the man you're describing, that sounds exactly like Master Xinyan. He came to us 20 years ago, one of our most senior artisans. He keeps to himself, but his skills are exceptional. We all trust him. A few days ago, he stopped showing up. We thought he had fallen victim to the rogue auto puppets. You think he's been plotting this for the past 20 years? No, that cannot be. He never said a word about Georgian Atelier. We used to discuss techniques together. I thought I knew him well. Why? Why would he do this?
Have all the recovered auto puppets' remains been transported?
So, this Mu Yu spent years disguised as a ministry artisan, all to lay hands on the Sentinel's technology. That was a grave oversight on our part. And since Georgian Atelier never discloses its members' identities, I fear tracing his origins will lead nowhere. However, if one digs deeper, the Atelier's connection to Xuanfang Hold runs deeper than most realize.
What do you mean?
I discovered a connection in a dossier collected by the commanders who came before me. Everyone knows when the Threnodians stirred at Norfolk Barrens and tacit discord swelled beyond control. Sentinel Hsin looked ahead. She chose to build this hold. But she did not build it alone. No. She needed hands and sought out a council of helpers. Back then, Georgian Atelier had already stood in Mengzhou for generations. Masters of the mechanist arts. Architects of Yuan Fortress. So when the call went out, they answered. They wished to take on the commission for Xuanfang. Yet for some unknown reason, the Sentinel passed them over.
Who did Hsin choose to assist in the construction instead?
I remember Xiangli Yao telling me that a group from the court of Savante once came to Mengzhou.
Exactly. They were the ones who helped build the hold, but no records of their whereabouts were found afterward.
Could it be that the Atelier has held a grudge against the Sentinel and Xuanfang Hold after being turned down?
To wait 200 years for revenge? That Mu Yu was certainly patient, if nothing else.
No. While I can't say for sure, I believe his motives run deeper than a simple grudge. Manipulating the auto puppets to cause chaos may only be one step in his plan. So far, only one place in Xuanfang remains untouched by rogue auto puppets and tacit discords.
The hold itself.
Given the sheer value this hold represents to this land, it's only natural that he would set his sights on it.
Regardless, we must stand ready to fight. Perhaps without hope of aid. A fight to the death against rogue auto puppets and tacit discords.
Count me in the fight.
We stand together, no matter what.
Our people have guarded this hold for over 2 centuries. I hope that its history does not end with us.
Communication across Xuanfang has been severed by unknown interference. Fortunately, the Ministry of Development has just finished a batch of signal nodes. Once we place them around the hold, They will restore our internal comms and link directly to the defense systems.
This will aid our defense, but we are short on hands. Rover, would you help set up some of the nodes?
I'll go with you.
While you set up the nodes, how about I stay here at the hold to keep an eye on things? The people you rescued from the Skyworks were brought here as well, weren't they? I'll go check on their condition.
I just remembered. I need to return the sword to the villagers.
That so?
It's a long story. A local I met earlier asked me to keep it for them. It's just... I don't know why, but I feel a strange familiarity with it. Looking at its edges, I've even started to see things. Flashes of the past.
Like the visions I had when I saw Jue's statue?
But that was because of the history you shared with Jue. I have never set foot in the land of Xuanfang before.
What if you've lost your memories too, like I did?
Rover, really now? How could that be?
Yeah, that probably couldn't be true.
There. The 2 nodes we were assigned are in place. We still have a bit of time. Let's go find the village chief.
If it isn't Yangyang, you returned unharmed.
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you for your concern.
Your safe return. Your safe return is all that matters.
I brought back the blade you entrusted to Liang Yu. There was some trouble along the way, but I managed to keep it safe.
This is... Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No thanks are needed, Chief. As I said, this blade gives the courage to walk forward even in the face of death. It will bear witness as we weather the storm together.
What was that?
Rover? Did you hear it too? Xuanfang Hold. It's like we're in the past again. The song. Let's find out where it's coming from, Rover.
Promise me you will eat well, sleep well. What else? Ah, yes.
Could these be Xuanling birds? I didn't think I'd ever get to see them. Why, when I see them, do I have this feeling like...
Could you tell her how my greatest wish has always been to become her disciple?
I'll be leaving soon, Xuanling. Now, don't be so stubborn. Beyond Xuanfang, there are, so many melodies waiting for you.
You are Liang Yu?
Liang Yu? Liang Yu? A beautiful name, but it's not mine. My name is Lin Fang. Are you new recruits as well? The Ministry must truly be in dire straits if they cannot even give you proper uniforms.
She's the one I saw in those memories. She and Liang Yu. Could it be... If I remember correctly, you were once a musician.
Oh. I did not expect to be recognized so far from Mengzhou. A shame I cannot play for you now. I've already sold my liuqin. No place for music on a battlefield. The only thing I kept was this xiao. My husband made it for me. I could not bear to part with it. It never made a single note, but I never told him. That lumbering man was never good with his hands.
Why did you join the army?
No grand reason. Tacit discords killed my beloved, so I took up a blade to avenge him. It's as simple as that. My father served in Mengzhou's Ministry of War. He taught me how to fight when I was young, but I grew bored after a few years and ran away to study music. It was during those wandering years that I met him. Others might have seen only an ordinary painter, but I saw the colors within him. He walked away from a chance to study at the Mingting Institute of Art, all to stay in the hometown he loved so dearly. He loved painting the Xuanling birds. They were his voice. They helped him confess what he was too shy to say to me himself. But it's all gone now. Tacit discords took everything. The thought of those monsters coming here to trample the land he held so dear makes me tremble with rage. So, I took up the sword again, just like my father had always wished. He used to say a sword is wielded for one's country and people. I still don't think I understand what that means.
They're the same thing. Whether it's for a person, an ideal, or something more profound that's hard to put in words. We feel for the things we hold dear. Sorrow, joy, fear, shame, anger. That is why we choose to protect. And you're protecting more than the memories you made with him. You're protecting the place where countless new memories and feelings will be born.
Protect, you say? We have a baby girl, and I only wish I could protect her as she grows.
Don't worry. She will grow up healthy and safe. She will find her own love, career, and family. And she will protect her child with the same love you gave her. That will pass on for generations. To the future and to faraway tomorrows we can't yet see.
I see. Then I will hold on to that hope. I must go. Though I do not know your name, it was a comfort to speak with you before I march onto the battlefield. I have nothing to offer you in return, so I give you my song.
海内西川四方，换一抹相望。潮水滔滔，迷雾遮挡。前路迢迢，归期遥遥。黄石萧萧。
Rover, Yangyang, can you hear me? The last node is in place. Communications around Xuanfang Hold should be fully restored. We have mobilized all functional heavy siege weapons from the reserves, and Commander Cho Hong has completed the defensive deployment. However, The enemy moves faster than we anticipated. No time to explain. Meet me at the front gate.
Let's go, Rover. It's our turn to protect this land now.
We can't let them reach the hold.
There are too many of them.
Go reinforce the other units. The front line, leave it to me. Too many. If they break through here, the hold falls. Gina Moonfox, my near strength now.
Incredible! They held back so many ortho puppets and tugged at this cord.
Soldiers! Now is our chance! Press the attack! Charge!
Heaven sent judgment!
Rover is taking the brunt of it. I will not be another one she has to carry. Need to push harder. Need to be stronger. I will protect everyone.
Dates and dateless! Any new tricks? Do impress me. So this is...
Thank you. That was a great help.
Drifting blue. Soaring green. Huh? The water meets the sky. Clouds fade. Clarity remains.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade! Ha! Ha! Storm! Hear my command!
Follow the stream. Homeward clouds.
Rover, are you alright?
These things! Cut down one wave and another rises to take its place.
Stay focused.
Finale.
We need to survive this wave. Slumber.
Let me be your blade.
Shape the shapeless!
Mirrored by water. Tinted in blue.
One with the sound. Decisive moment! Finale. Rend this slumber. Celestial might. Dispel all shadows.
Damn monsters! We never stop!
There is no retreat! We fight until the very end!
Thunderous aftershock! Thunder rumble! One more time. Finale. Rend this slumber. Crushing shock.
The moment has come. Let's bring this experiment to its end.
Paragon Qingxiao. Forgive me. I should have come sooner.
Centrical. It's growing.
No, you. He's probably hiding that way.
The assault grows fiercer by the moment. My sword formations will not hold long. We must end this quickly. If you can find the one pulling the strings, go. Strike the root of this evil.
The Paragon is right. Yangyang, Rover, you two go. We will manage here. This ground will hold long after gone. That is a promise.
Yangyang! Be careful.
I know. Let's go, Rover. The strange resonance is getting stronger. What is happening?
Votary of the Voice. Do you finally understand?
Who are you?
Even if the choice before you is but a single stone cast into a boundless ocean, the ripples it creates shall touch the fate of the entire world. Turn back here, leave what follows to, and you may remain in ignorant bliss, living only for yourself. Once this wind rises, it will never cease.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're saying. But no matter what, I won't let her face this alone.
Is that so? Forgive us. We never intended for any living soul to hear this voice. For in every ending, not one has ever succeeded in saving anything. Will this time be different? We do not know. If this is your will, your wish, and the path you have chosen, then steel yourself to leave everything behind.
What's wrong, Yangyang?
No, it's nothing. Let's go, Rover. Together, we will...
End it. End it all.
Having chased me here, did you enjoy this little game of pretend? And you? I wonder where you picked up that sickening habit of playing human. No. There's no question that the auto puppets are functioning exactly as they are. How could a mere mortal like me command the Sentinel's creations?
Liar. If not for your interference, how could the Sentinel's constructs ever harm the very people they were built to protect?
Sentinels protecting humans. What an absurd delusion. Is it because they guide civilization? Because the Sentinels of Xuanling reign alongside humans? You're from Jinzhou, aren't you? Did that girl who became the Sentinel's resonator feed you that pretty fantasy? We know nothing of the Sentinels. Not their design, not their internal structure, not where they attained knowledge that eclipses all human understanding. Is protect humanity written into their core code? Has a single Sentinel ever confirmed it to you? That idea is rooted only in shallow experience, in the numbness of those who have grown comfortable under borrowed protection. Sentinels, why do they guide us? And to what end? No one knows. You cling to this notion that they protect us because of what? Because they have grown to feel for us?
And what if they have? Every Sentinel I've met has sacrificed everything for the people under their watch. You dragging their names in the dirt won't change that.
Feeling. If you want to say the world indeed walks on ice this thin. And my work here is proof of how easily that feeling can curdle into carnage and suffering.
Kill all of you. Tacit discourse. Rot in hell.
Spare no one! Do not let any escape!
Those voices.
It took me 2 centuries to learn how to shape these useless passions into something useful. I have to admit, the process was not without its pleasures. I simply altered the perception of these reverberations, redirected their rage, not at the tacit discords, but at humanity itself. And I installed them into the auto puppets. And just like them, the protectors became the butchers. A single thread of foolish obsession is enough to shatter every line of logic, every careful protocol. Feeling is this dangerous. The enemy of reason, the wellspring of chaos. Humans must learn to control it. No, to discard it entirely.
You're wrong. When the ones we love are taken, or our homes are trampled, when a parent realizes they will never watch their child grow, or a peaceful soul is forced to pick up a blade just to survive. Of course we grieve. Of course we resent. Of course we rage. Humans are not puppets. From the moment we're born, we find our own voice. Whether it laughs or weeps, roars or wails, those voices make up the colors of this world. But you twist them, mock them, treat them as tools. You never understand what they truly mean. You are nothing but a coward covering his ears. A madman worshipping his own delusions as truth.
You pride yourself on seeing through everything, but you're a greater fool than any you scorn.
And before this is over,
you will be eaten by the very rage you created.
Thread, and the perfect guardian becomes a fearsome executioner in an instant. If the Sentinels protect humanity only because they feel, then one day, one moment, one of them could feel differently and do the opposite.
You still don't get it, do you? You don't believe, that's all. So you're desperate to be right and lord it above everyone else. What you have done is not worth the breath it would take to refute it.
These reverberations have echoed in the abyss for 200 years. Even now, their remnants serve my purpose.
Every last one! Those cursed, fantastic together! Get up! Now! Don't stop here! I can't! I really... Watch out! Stay alert! Another wave is coming!
Isn't it ironic that the very voices you resonate with and mourn for are burying you alive?
A thousand times would never be enough!
want to die. I can't die! My brothers and sisters, my parents, my wife and child, they're all dead.
Kill all of you. Tacit discourse. Rot in hell. Tacit discourse. Tacit discourse. Those cursed wretched tacit discourse.
Any escape!
Damn you! Tacit discords! Must kill them! Every last one!
Stopped already? Feeling pity for these reverberations? So this is what your so-called rage looks like.
I have nothing to offer you in return, so I give you my song.
山林飞，飞过江，水洋洋，水茫茫，明月光。月光照着影子长，海内西川四方，会与我相望。山林飞，飞断肠，天苍苍。山林飞，飞断肠，天苍苍，地茫茫，明月光，悠悠延长，海内西川四方，换那天涯的千万我相望。潮水滔滔，迷雾遮挡，铁路迢迢，归期遥遥，化成小巷，家中难长，
Power. I knew it. You truly are special. I fail to claim your reverberation of the skywards, but it is not too late.
In your dreams, you'll never toy with another soul again. Ocean dissipate.
everyone, entrusted their final voices to me. Let's guide them to the end.
One with the sound.
It's almost impressive that you two held your own against 1,000 puppet pavilion for this long.
200 years of Xuanfang history breathed through us. You face a will more powerful than you can imagine.
Pathetic fools. Yet still you're blind to its fundamental nature. Step away from my destination. Anything that stands in my way now is nothing more than a momentary diversion.
Everyone knows what this hold means better than you ever will. You climbed this high by trampling others beneath you. You'll never reach your destination. Not today, not ever. Thunderous aftershock! Cleansing radiance! Tempest deflections!
Nowhere to hide.
My blade sings! Blade of righteousness! Drain the foul! Channeled as my blade! Stay focused. I must protect everyone.
Thunderous aftershock! Flashing shadows! Celestial might! Dispel all shadows!
Poison leaf! All world! Fall to silence! Separate discord! Saw it coming!
Puppet?
Rover.
In the Fortress and Gorge's war, we lost everything we had built. And yet, in the hearts of the people, it remained home. What is broken, we fix. What is destroyed, we rebuild. Even if the tragedy repeats time and again. Together. We will always make the same choice.
Then, from the past, we walk toward tomorrow.
Rover, Yangyang, you're here.
Commander Chohong, how's the situation now?
Stable, mostly. But the list of work never ends. Rescue and recovery, reorganizing the garrison, caring for the displaced. All of it takes time. Liang Yu has the makings of a leader, but she pushed herself to the brink of overclocking to defend the hold. She's currently at Huashu Academy receiving treatment. We are simply too few. That is my concern. She has already departed for the censure court to purge the remaining tacit discords. But even she cannot be everywhere at once. Still, we won a victory. We should take some comfort in that. It would not have been possible without you. I will see that your deeds are reported to the Mengzhou City Hall. Xuanfang and Mengzhou alike will not forget what you have done. Yes. The Ministry of War is allocating scouts to track him, but the man has lurked in Xuanfang for years. Between his knowledge of this land and his mastery of puppetry, the hunt will be difficult. All held at the Ministry of Development for observation. They are no longer hostile, but their state remains abnormal. The artisans do not know how to repair them. They cannot even shut them down.
My new ability only restored the distorted emotions within them to their original state. It didn't purge the reverberations from the kernels. The lingering traces of hatred and grief are still jamming their systems. Perhaps only the Sentinel who created them can resolve this for good.
Now that communications with the outside world are restored, our terminal should be back online.
Yes. I want to know how Trizia's recovery is going.
Then I will leave you to your business. If any emergency arises, I will contact you immediately.
Rover, let's find somewhere quiet to call Baija. My voicemail is... Wait, 99 missed calls? Baija, Judge, Taochi, Suisui, Tianxin, even Magistrate Jinchi called.
Everyone seems to be losing sleep over you.
It's going to take me a long time to call them all back.
Please, take these. We've all noticed how hard you've been working.
Hello? Baija.
Baija? Is that Yangyang? Oh, finally! Oh, Yangyang!
not fully healed, and you thought jumping out of bed was a good idea.
You want to talk, Baija? Aren't you just... Oh... Ow.
Done? Good. Back to bed.
Sounds like quite the scene over there.
Well, you heard her. No need to worry about Chixia. A few more days and she'll be bouncing around like nothing happened. Yangyang Rover, I don't know what you faced in Xuanfang Hold these past few days. But knowing that you are both safe is more than enough.
I'm sorry. I made everyone worry.
Don't blame yourself. Consider it a blessing to have so many people holding you in their thoughts.
Principal Investigator Xiangli, you're there too.
Yes, just happened by. Seems you two managed to find each other, Rover. Though, I hear you stumbled into fresh trouble at Xuanfang Hold.
Mengzhou Sentinel Xin the Moonfox has gone missing.
Really? I'm sorry that I can't personally assist with the investigation. But if you need help, contact Suisui Academy at any time. Everyone here will do their utmost to help you. I should be returning to my lab. I wish you a swift and successful conclusion to this case.
Yangyang, Rover, what are your plans now? Don't let Jinzhou weigh on you. Just focus on the problem at hand. As for that new look of yours, the explanation can wait until you've caught your breath. Best to wait until Chixia has fully recovered. Otherwise, the shock might land her right back in that hospital bed.
I understand. Thank you, Baija. Chixia seems to be all right. What a relief.
You'll give her quite the surprise when you see her next.
If I had it my way, I'd go back to the way I was.
A new look is just proof of a new journey.
Perhaps you're right.
Rover, Yangyang, when you have a moment, come to the Ministry of War. There is a call for you. From someone you both know well.
Someone we know well. Could it be...
I want to visit Liang Yu at Wuthering Academy first. If you have things to do, Rover, we can meet at the Ministry afterwards.
All right. Let's finish what's at hand and meet the commander there later.
Looks like Dumpling has taken a liking to you.
You seem cheerful.
Oh, this is nothing. If I really put my mind to it, I could make Xuanfang Hold every bit as lively as Mengzhou. Although, I do like the feel of this place. It's less flashy, maybe, but the people are kind, genuine. Is Jinzhou like that too?
Next time there's a chance, Yangyang and I will give you a proper tour of Jinzhou.
Oh? And when exactly is this next time? I don't have my sister's patience. If you don't set a date, I'll have to assume I'm free to hijack your schedule whenever I please. Relax, I'm joking. At least until the dust settles here in Xuanfang.
Speaking of, why did you convince Xin to give the token to me?
Well, plenty of reasons. The magistrate of Jinzhou told me a bit about you, so I knew you could handle a Sentinel's token. But you want to know why I trusted you so suddenly, don't you? Especially since I was keeping my deal with Xin a secret from you before. Well, it's either terribly complicated or terribly simple. There's the respectable version, and the clever one. Which would you like to hear, darling?
I want to know your real thoughts.
How blunt. But you should know a girl's thoughts aren't something you get to hear just by asking. Fine. The real answer is, I don't know. It's either that you have this terribly dependable sort of air about you, or maybe it's just that you never try to be anything you're not. Trust can be a connection built over years, or it can be a single note that rings true the moment you hear it. For you, I think it was the latter. In other words, you have a girl's sincere trust. How does that sit with you? If it's too much, I don't mind taking it back, you know.
Thank you for trusting me.
Oh, no need to thank me. Really, I have just saddled you with a rather enormous headache. But that promise you made, I'm holding you to it.
Should we draw up a contract?
That's not a bad idea. We could even add a few extra clauses. Say, naming you as an honored guest of my guild. As for what that actually gets you, well, you'll simply have to visit me in Mengzhou to find out, darling.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Commander. About the call you mentioned.
No rush. I will patch you through now.
Rover, Yangyang, glad to see you both safe.
I had a feeling it was you.
I had planned to wait until Cheng-Li returned from Mingting.
but I found myself growing a bit restless. I've already spoken with Commander Chohong regarding the current situation in Xuanfang Hold. Rover, I assume you intend to stay in the region to search for Sentinel Hsin? And you, Yangyang, what is your plan?
Now that the case is closed, as a member of the Midnight Rangers, I should follow military regulation and return to Zhenzhou. But, Madam Magistrate, would you allow me to stay here with Rover for a while longer? I know this isn't what a soldier should ask for, but the land of Xuanfang is still in turmoil. Many people here need help. I know I'm only an outrider, but there must be more I can do.
Please don't sell yourself short, Yangyang. The power you now carry. Well, as my teacher Cheng Li would say, you are certainly a pivotal piece on the board. The bond you have formed with Xuanfang will eventually find its way back to this land in some shape or form. Therefore, I respect your decision. Commander Chohong, what are your thoughts?
I could ask for nothing more. There are still countless tacit discords loose from the Central Court. We are desperate for capable soldiers. Yangyang's abilities would be a great help. Yangyang, would you be willing to serve as a Xuan Watcher during this time? I believe Liang Yu would be happy to hear it.
If it means I can help everyone, then yes.
Then it is settled. I will speak with General Jian and arrange for your temporary transfer to the Xuanfang Ministry of War. Rover, I trust you to look after Yangyang on behalf of us here in Jinzhou.
Yes. And when that time comes, we'll bring everyone together for a celebration.
A wonderful idea. We'll be waiting for you to come home.
Ah, it's you.
This little thing was a great help along the way.
This Rafta kite. I have never seen one quite like it. Rafta kites were first crafted by local artisans to honor the Xuanling birds. Over the centuries, the designs have changed so much that many no longer resemble the original. But this one, by my estimate, was made at least 200 years ago. The artisan who made this must have seen a true Xuanling soaring through the skies. I can feel it. A deep, lingering longing.
Or maybe it's more than just a simple rafter kite. Either way, thank you. Your wishes are safe in my heart now. Fly, little one. Fly to wherever your heart desires.
I have burdened you, old friend. Is that so? It has been an age since we last witnessed a will and spirit as radiant as theirs. If you find them worthy of your trust, then let this spark continue to burn just a while longer.